Hello everyone and welcome to Ask My Tablet. Can you see where I decorated some today back here? Look at that. I got a picture or two of it. I'll put it in the thumbnail or something like that. I thought we'd do a little decorating. I don't know if you can see it better if I get out of the focus. So sometimes it wants to focus on what's in front of it and the back is kind of blurry. I don't know if it's a setting I got it on or what. But if you have ALEXA on your device, you might want to mute it, turn it down, something so it's not activated, or use a different device to watch. But here we go, everyone. Our first one comes from Kim. Let me see, make sure I've got it turned up, because sometimes I keep this thing turned. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I had it turned down, so. All right. All right, this is a good one for Thanksgiving. Alexa, why do they put the neck inside of the turkey?
Here's something I found on the web. According to chowhound.com, when the bird's done roasting, save the neck in the bottom of the roasting pan and the vegetables from inside the cavity to make our delicious easy turkey gravy.
They don't say why, but they say delicious gravy. That's good. Well, here we go. This is from Chris. Wait a minute. I don't know what I wrote down there. Anyway, it says Kim Chris. I didn't finish the name out or something. Okay, or maybe that's someone else, Chris. Okay, I had it both wrote together there like it was one name. When I'm sleepy or something, I'm liable to find anything like scribbles on the paper and things. So here we go. Alexa, why is there dimples on a golf ball?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, dimples help grab the air and direct the ball on the ground. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Oh, you're welcome. How about this one? Alexa, who invented the cell phone?
AT&T and Martin Cooper contributed to the invention of mobile phone.
Wow, AT&T. That's interesting. I thought it was Alexander Graham Bell. No, he invented the very first telephone. And I forget what he said, something like, Watson, come here. See if I'm right or wrong. Okay. Maybe I should do this. Alexa, who said, Watson, come here?
This might answer your question. Alexander Graham Bell said, Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you. First intelligible word spoken over the telephone.
I remember now, I missed the I want to see you, but I did remember that. I've been fairly good at trivia. It keeps your mind going and everything, you know. It's good for your mind. Anyway, here's another good one. Alexa, when and where was the first Christian church in the U.S.?
Here's something I found on the web. According to skinweb.org, the first work of the Christian church in Kansas was begun during the early 60s. Those services were held at Centropolis, Franklin County, as early as 1858.
Wow, 1858. Okay, California Karen has some. Check out her channel. And also check out Kim's channel. Kim Loves Arty. She's been doing some videos lately. She's crocheting stuff for Christmas and stuff. California Karen does a lot of nice hauls and different things, craft-wise and stuff like that. Okay. Alexa, how tall is the Space Needle? Good one.
The Space Needle is 605 feet tall.
Whoa. Check that out. Yep. Oh, what did I hit now? Hit something. Okay, here's another one. Alexa, how many Christmas cards are sold each year?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Sudbury.com, nearly 2.65 billion Christmas cards are sold and exchanged each year in the United States alone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And imagine all the stamps from that, how much that generates. Looks like that would help the post office out a little bit. Maybe they'd get a little better. Anyway, here's one from Uncle Charles. Alexa, how deep is the deepest part of the ocean?
The deepest point of the ocean is Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench at 35,810 feet.
And that's near the Philippines, Guam. It looks like it's right in front of Guam. And I heard that before too, but I couldn't remember the name of it. As soon as I heard the name, you know how it is. As soon as I heard the name, I realized, that's what it was. Okay, this is from Debbie, and I believe this is from Debbie Borum's, her channel. I can't remember. She just changed the name of it. I can't remember the end of it. But I imagine if you punch in Debbie Borum, it would go to her videos. Okay. I'm sorry I couldn't remember the end of it. I know you changed it recently. Is it something like Debbie's this and that? I'm sorry. I should have done my homework. Okay, but they're good questions from Debbie. Alexa, when did people start playing marbles?
Here's something I found on the web. According to how.co.uk, between the 1830s and the 1920s, playing marbles were handmade by German glassmakers.
That ain't exactly when did they start, so you imagine it has to be as early as the 1830s, but you got to think like the Egyptians probably had something like marbles, they had all that stuff way before time. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I love the Egyptian stuff, the history and all that stuff, and the pyramids and all that. So anyway, very interesting. But here we go is another good one. Alexa, when were dominoes invented?
Domino's Pizza was founded on January 1st, 1960 by Mark R. Morsefield. It is 58 years old.
I thought it was longer than that. Let me see if I can... when was the game dominoes invented? Okay, let's see if she gets this. Alexa, when was the game dominoes invented?
Dominoes is something that was invented in 1965.
I thought it was earlier than that. Hey, you know what? I would say the Egyptians had dominoes too. That's what she's... I don't believe you. Okay, here's some more from Uncle Charles. All right. Alexa, how many turkeys are sold during Thanksgiving?
As of 2019, an estimated 46 million turkeys are eaten in the United States on Thanksgiving every year.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, goodness gracious. You know what? Dollar Tree just went straight from Halloween to Christmas. I didn't hardly see anything for Thanksgiving. Did y'all? I mean, they had some like fall stuff, but not much for Thanksgiving. And then boom, really kind of smart because people have bought it up, a lot of it already. They're going there to be able to have some decorations, and they're on a tight budget, and that's the place to go. Really, they got some quality stuff for dollars. It's unbelievable. Okay, Alexa, what was the first potato chip ever made?
Here's something I found on the internet. The first potato chip came in 1853.
And if I remember right on this, the first potato chip was made it was a bar, and the cook, the guy out there, one of the guys that he made some potatoes for, kept complaining they weren't done, sending it back. So he decided to burn them. And the guy loved them, and then everybody wanted some. And the place went wild. He sold them like crazy after that. That's what I heard. Check it, Google that and see if I'm right on that. Okay. Alexa, who invented the traffic light?
Garrett A. Morgan and J.P. Knight contributed to the invention of traffic light.
Well, that was a good job, because back then there was wrecks everywhere all the time because people did what they wanted. They pulled in front of it, which that happens. People's going to pull in front of you now, but you can imagine if there was no lights. It was like, what? No, I'm going. No, I'm going. Bang. Okay. And I know something about this next one, if I'm right. Okay. Alexa, who invented the yo-yo?
Ancient Greece contributed to the invention of yo-yo.
She doesn't say anything about it. But I heard that, I don't know if it was Polynesian or something like that, the yo-yo was actually a weapon. They would have a much longer string, of course, than now. But they would flip that thing around, and before you know it, it was upside your head. And they used it to kill people. That's what they used in their army or whatever. And I've heard that, so Google that. Okay. These couple are from At Home with Jen. Alexa, what's the difference between pears and apples?
This might answer your question. According to Wikipedia, pears are popular fruits consumed and produced around the world, growing on a tree and harvested in late summer into October. The pear tree and shrub are a species of genus Pyrus, in the family Rosaceae, bearing the pomaceous fruit of the same name. Several species of pears are valued for their edible fruit and juices, while others are cultivated as trees. According to Wikipedia, an apple is an edible fruit produced by an apple tree. Apple trees are cultivated worldwide and are the most widely grown species in the genus Malus. The tree originated in Central Asia, where its wild ancestor, Malus siversii, is still found today.
I guess it disappears.
Apples have been grown for thousands of years in Asia and Europe and were brought to North America by European colonists.
It's not even. Apples aren't even indigenous to the United States. Isn't that something? Look how many apples are grown here now. That's unbelievable. That's good. You learn something every time. And Alexa, what makes the ocean blue?
Water absorbs red light more than blue, and so more blue light is reflected back into the eye, giving deep, clear water a blue color. Oceans and lakes can also reflect the blue sky.
Wow. That's very interesting, too. And here's some from P. Bunny McKenzie. Oh, and check out At Home with Jen. She's got her a garden, like a fall garden going. It's just starting up, but she lives over on the west coast, and it's different growing area and everything like that. So check her out, and she does other things too, cooking videos for some very good looking food lately. And she does sandwiches, makes these sandwiches every now and then. You wouldn't believe. All kinds of things, so check her out. Okay, this is from P. Bunny McKenzie, these two. Alexa, who invented cough drops?
Candies to soothe the throat date back to 1000 BC in Egypt's 20th dynasty, when they were made from honey flavored with citrus, herbs, and spices.
I gotta take a picture.
In the 19th century, physicians discovered morphine and heroin, which suppress coughing at its source, the brain.
I'd say.
Popular formulations of that era included Smith Brothers cough drops, first advertised in 1852, and Luden's, created in 1879.
Wow. But they probably weren't as good as they are today. Let's just put it that way. And here's one related to that. Alexa, what flavor was the original cough drop?
A response from an Amazon customer about Herbalife herbal tea concentrate says, there are other flavors, but I like the original. I wouldn't know how to describe it, but I became accustomed to it when using it to lose weight and now prefer it over the raspberry. I think there is a peach flavor as well.
All right. So there it is. I mean, I don't think she understood quite on that one. And this is from Kim, the same one that I talked about at the first. Uh, Alexa, who invented the solar dancers?
Here's something I found on the web. According to slideplayer.com, Isadora Duncan with free-flowing costumes, bare feet and loose hair. Duncan restored dancing to a new vitality using the solar plexus and the torso as the generating force for all movements to follow.
Well, there you go, Kim. What was his name again? Isadora Duncan. Invented those solar dancers that I showed in my Walk With Me video. Got to give it a plug. And these last two are from my wife, Joy. Alexa, are cats smarter than dogs?
Although a dog's brain is larger than a cat's brain, there is no current research that proves either is smarter than the other.
Oh, what do y'all think? I think they're smart dogs, and I think they're smart cats. How's that? Because I know a lot of y'all have dogs, and I'm sure you would beg to differ. And I think Kitty's really smart, though. Yeah. All right. And this is also from Joy. Alexa, who invented the windmill?
The windmill was invented around 650 AD in Persia.
650 AD in Persia, not in Holland or Netherlands or whatever. Holland, I think, is the one that's most famous for them, but you never would have thought. Indonesia, right? I mean, come on. I never would have thought that. Is that what she said? Or did I mess up? Yeah, I think that's what she said. Well, let's hear it again because I might messed up. Alexa, who invented the windmill?
The windmill was invented around 650 AD in Persia.
Persia, see? I messed up. I didn't listen. I was probably talking or something. Persia. Okay, that's cool. How about this? Alexa, tell me a joke.
How many wizards does it take to change a light bulb? It depends on what you want to change it into.
They'd have to decide, wouldn't they? Alexa, tell me a joke.
What can one parrot do? Not as much as two can.
Two can, get it? Like Fruit Loops, you know? Okay. Alexa, knock knock.
Okay, here we go. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Tyler.
Tyler who? Something happened. I'll have to do it over again. Alexa, knock knock.
Okay, here we go. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Water.
Water who? Something's going on with it. I need to set it down maybe. Let me go back. She gets a little funny. Alexa, knock knock.
Okay, here we go. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ding.
Game who? Well, she's malfunctioning or she's had enough of me. That's all I can say. Because it keeps cutting out when I do that next part there. I don't know why. So she'll be okay next time. We've already got quite a few questions. I think I got so much written down here. We already have 8 questions towards the next Ask My Tablet. I only need 12 more. So let's try to get them in the comments of this video, everybody. These are awesome questions tonight. And I'm sure y'all will agree they're very interesting. And I've learned quite a bit myself. And check out the things I said and see if I'm right out of my own head. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you in the morning at Morning Devotions. God bless everybody.